everybody. Welcome to the first ever episode of College Kids Cars. I'm your host, Austin Donnelly, and today we're going to be talking about my personal vehicle, an 85 Dodge Ram. The previous owner of this truck happened to rebuild the engine. He did a pretty decent job at that, but man, he really messed up the wiring. I can't stand to look at it. It's just atrocious. I had a hard enough time figuring out where everything even went to make everything work. The wires don't match up like they're supposed to. This old girl is packing a nice 360 engine, 5.9 liter, old school Mopar. Much better engine in my opinion than the newer ones, but the engine she runs great. Took a little bit of tuning to get it all perfect, but it happened. And she runs fantastic. As far as old trucks go, this isn't the worst off truck I've ever seen. I actually had a newer Model S10 that was way worse. There's a little bit of rust. On the other side, there's a few dings. But on this, the worst part about this as of right now is my cab. The floorboards are coming off and it leaks from the roof when it rains. It's an exciting ride. So when I went out looking for a truck, I decided that I needed to have an 8-foot bed because if you can't fit a queen size mattress in it, it's not worth having. At one point, I decided that I had tools just laid in the back and I didn't want anybody to take them. So I installed this toolbox for personal stuff at like my toolbox. My other toolbox, actually, there's a smaller one in there. Okay, so I have a Dana 44 locking differential on my back so that I can have the most traction in this weather. Unfortunately, one of the downsides to this truck is it has an awfully small tank for a truck of its size. It's only 15 gallons. It doesn't last very long. I drive between gas stations. One of my favorite parts about this is it has real dual exhaust all the way back. Dual everything, and it's great. So with a lot of these older trucks or any truck in general, people like to lift them really high. It's kind of unnecessary. I mean, look at the lift on mine. It's naturally lifted this high, and I can still run over the producer's yellow Suzuki. This might get a little rough. Would you just go faster? Your truck's newer than mine. There is no reason for this nonsense. I swear to God, if this guy doesn't go faster. You! Oh, that was exciting. What happened was I tried to fishtail and I fishtailed a little too hard. Thank you for watching this week's episode of College Kids Cars and my presentation of my own 85 Dodge. I'm Austin Donnelly. Hope to catch you next week.